Yeah. Hi, welcome back. So now we are gonna look into uh, some functions of set. How many of you guys heard about intersection and then union and then difference about these operations?
Yes, Mahesh, I am aware of these things intersection, union, difference. Yeah, I hope we all know, or if you want to cover it, that will be even better.
But in B, C, A, S, P, C, S, P, yeah. Yeah. So let's talk about intersection. Let's say we have two sets. One is S1, which is having elements 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have set S2, which is having elements 3, comma 2, comma 6, comma 7. So print S1 dot intersection S2. What it's gonna do is it's gonna check which and all elements are in common. So here we have 2 and 3, and here we have 3 and 2. So only 2 and 3 are in common. So it's gonna print only 2 and 3. So this is what intersection operation is. And union is nothing but uh, common, all the elements, all the elements, which is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. So here you are able to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. It just took all the elements from both the lists. And if we talk about difference, so yeah, if we talk about difference, over here, I'm doing S1 difference S2, meaning S1 minus S2, S2. So it's gonna give me 1 and 4 because 2 and 3 are present in S2 as well. So it's not gonna consider 2 and 3 in the result. So you can see 1 and 4 are printed. So that's all about set. Next we have dictionary, which is similar to map or hash map in Java and other programming languages. So it stores key colon value pairs in it. It is mutable. It is heterogeneous and it is unordered, meaning you cannot access dictionary from using indexes. Okay. So how are we gonna define a dictionary? So it's simple. It's again curly braces, but when we define it, we will define it with key and value pairs separated by a colon. So I'm gonna say one as Mahesh and two as Prashant and three as Pranit and four as Om. Okay, and I can print dictionary one and I can print type of dictionary one. So you can see I got Mahesh, Prashant, Pranit, and Om with key and value pairs. So what if I want to update uh, few elements? Let's say I want to update Mahesh with Mahesh Kumar. So how I can do that is dict one colon. What's the key for Mahesh? It's one is equal to and Mahesh Kumar. So syntax is dictionary name and then key is equal to and then new value. So I can print dictionary one. I'm good to go. What if we want to add one more element to the list? What if we want to add Sachin? So Sachin in uh, key file. I can do that like this. Sachin and then print dictionary one and I'm good to go. And this is not necessary 5. I can even use 500 as well. So let's say at 500, I'm placing Rohit Sharma and I got it. So this is how. And we cannot access dictionary via index. It's not possible. And if I want to access some elements, I can access them using key like this. So print one and yeah, I got the value. And you can access it in one more way using the method dot get and you can specify the key value over here. So the function we will get the result. Yeah. And then what if now I want to remove Sachin? So what I can do is I can use pop and then I can specify 5 and I can print dictionary and you can see the key and value associated with 5 are removed. So this is how you will access dictionary and few more things I want to talk about dictionary. Let's say you want to access all the keys present in the dictionary. So you are gonna do it this way. Dict1 dot keys. And what if you want to iterate through the dictionary? Uh, how can you do that? If you ask that question, so for that, I will say for key in dictionary dot keys, then colon and print dictionary underscore one of key. I can iterate through all the elements using this. So that's it about dictionary. And one more thing I wanted to speak before moving into function, which is nothing but list comprehension. It's widely used in Python, in data science, and it's generally asked in interview as well. So how it works is, let's say you have, let me explain it using an example. Let's say you have some numbers like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and then 10. What if I want to find the square of each number in the list? So one way to do it is iterate through all the element in the list, uh, like in this way, and then achieve it. But list comprehension gives you an easy way to do it, which is nothing but new list is equal to, I can write an expression which is nothing but I star I, and then for I in list underscore one, and then I can print new list. So it gave me the same result, but uh, the code length is very, very small. So this helps us in writing a small piece of code and achieving a lot. But over here, you can see one more is there where it says condition. So for that, let me explain with example. Uh, Find square of each even number in the list. So for that, I can use new list is equal to I star I for I in list one if, and then I mod 2 is equal to 0, and then print new list. So it gave me square of each of the even numbers present in the list. Any doubts? This is a bit tricky to understand. So did you guys understood this? Shall I explain again?
Yes, Mahesh. So actually, I had few questions about the dictionary. So in dictionary,
Yeah.
can we use any other element than integers as a key?
Yeah. You can use any elements for keys, any data type, and then any data type for values. You are good to go. You can even use list for values.
Okay. And not for keys, right?
Hmm?
Like keys should be unique, right?
Yeah, keys should be unique.
So I mean, if it is heterogeneous, so it should is it heterogeneous keys or
Yes,
no?
yes.
Heterogeneous and unique.
Yes.
Okay.
I can type dictionary one and then hello, and then here I can type world, and if I print dictionary one, You can see it's hello and world. It's heterogeneous. I can even assign 12 point, sorry, 3.1415 and we are good to go.
Okay.
Did you guys understood list comprehension?
So how does Python will get that we are writing a code inside this bracket instead of array? Like
Yeah.
the pattern is
So
different. So
yes. So as soon as it encounters for, it will get to know, okay, this person is trying to say that he is using list comprehension, and then it creates a list for us.
okay.
So next thing, let's Om and Prashant. Uh, did you got it?
Yes, Mahesh, I am pretty much understanding whatever you are telling there. Just because of some background noise, I was not unmuting myself,
Okay, okay.
so it is
What
coming from.
about you, Om?
I have also understood it, Mahesh.
Okay. Yeah. So now let's move on to functions. So functions, why do we use functions? Guys, you are techies, so give me the answer.
So functions are basically predefined programs that we directly use,
Yes,
right?
yes. But why? What's
So
the
that, yeah, so like so that we do not need to write the same piece of code over and over again.
yes, exactly.
And that's the only way we can execute our code.
Not the only way, we can even achieve it without function as well. But the code base will grow like anything if we don't use functions.
So functions, functions and methods you are referring same, right?
Yes, yes. Functions are nothing but methods.
Hmm. So how do we execute it without methods?
Without methods, whatever
Hmm.
I wrote, right? Did I use functions
No,
anywhere
but this is
till
a
now?
IDE, right?
Huh?
This is IDE, right? The system is it has a different configuration. So
Even I can execute in .py file as well. No
okay,
issues.
we cannot do the same in different languages, no?
Huh?
We cannot do the same in different languages, right? So everything, in Java, everything runs in main method.
Yes, but that's
So
not the case in Python.
okay.
Okay. So how are we going to define function? Um, Function starts with def keyword. Okay. Followed by function name and then arguments in a simple brackets. Okay. Common bracket. Should say. Yeah. So let's say add two numbers and num1 and then num2 and then I should write colon similar to for loop and then enter. So over here as well, there is no concept of curly braces to define a function. Everything is handled by indentation. So you will give a indentation and then you will say right result is equal to num1 plus num2, and then you are going to return result, and then saying print add two numbers, and then yeah, over here I got result as 30. So this is all about functions. There is so much more about functions which I'm not gonna cover, which you guys can explore on your own in your own sweet time. But this much is necessary for uh, learning data
So,
science.
so Mahesh, so
Uh,
how are we terminating this method? Just by return statement or how?
yes, return statement is optional. Optional. Let's say I will define one more function known as greet. So if you greet a person, so and it takes name and it just prints hello name and then welcome, and then I can just call right Sachin. So it says hello Sachin, welcome. So how Python knows when to terminate this function is whenever this indentation ends and we start with uh, without indentation, that's how the function will know that okay, this is how this is where I should end. So yeah. But
So, and what about, do we don't have classes?
huh?
Classes?
Yes, Python we have classes, and Python is object oriented programming as well. It's very good to know, but because of time constraint, I'm giving you as a homework to explore that. So you will have some 2 to 3 weeks to explore that and get to know. You can find any good resource in YouTube, or I will post some good resource in the channel link. You can go through that and yeah, cover it. And one more thing I want to cover, which is known as F strings. Python. This is widely used. How are we gonna define F string is? So string, any name you can give. As I was explaining F string, so I thought to giving it as F string. Let's say I have variable known as Mahesh. Okay. And then I have subject known as Python. So you have a variable where you need to say Mahesh teaches Python. So how are you gonna say is F string, and if you want to use variable inside the string, then you will start with curly braces and say name and then teachers and then again the variable name and you will close the curly braces and you will type f underscore string and you got as Mahesh teaches Python. And if you change the name to Pranit and then subject to Gen AI and print f string, it still gave you Mahesh teaches Python because this f string got defined over here. I need to redefine it over here and now I can get Pranit teaches Gen AI. It just replaced this name with Pranit and subject with Gen AI. That's it. So this f string is widely used in Python. And one more use of f string is, let's say you have two variables known as a and b. So, and you want to add those two variables and then you need to print the result. So you can do it inside f string as well, like this is equal to, and you can just say a plus b inside a curly braces and it treats it as an expression and you can say, you can see it printed 3. 1 plus 2 is 3. Over here, a is replaced by 1 and b is replaced with 2 and a plus b is replaced with 1 plus 2, which is 3. So, yeah, that's it. That's all from my end.
So Mahesh, I want to know something about Python. So as you said, like this is there is no need of classes, right? I mean,
Yes.
here there is no classes, but basically the classes are statics, and then we call the methods from by making an object of the class,
Hmm.
and then we pass whatever variable we need want, and then we get the data, right?
Hmm.
So how does it behaves in Python if I have to access some method, and how, like, if it is not stored in any class, how where is it getting stored, that method?
Have you done C programming, Pranit?
Hmm?
Have you done C programming?
Yeah, packages we have.
C programming.
Yeah, C
Yeah,
program. Yeah,
yeah. So, do you have classes in C programming?
yeah,
In C?
C programming. Yeah, we do have.
No, we don't have classes in C programming.
I just remember that we used to import studio.h and all back in my academics.
No, C does not have classes.
Oh, okay. Maybe it is a C++ then.
Yes.
Hmm.
So Python works in similar way if you don't use any classes, but you can use classes. That's completely allowed in Python. In good practice, we do use classes. We don't write simple Python code in .py file and keep them. We do encapsulate everything in classes. We follow object-oriented way. We follow design patterns and all. But that's completely out of scope for my course. That's very good to know actually. So I will post it as extra reading. You can go through it. And yeah, there are many amazing lectures who has done this. But whatever I taught you, this much Python is necessary to learn data science. If anything I have missed, I will teach them as and when we encountered. I don't think anything beyond this is necessary. There are some libraries to cover. I will be covering starting next week. Yeah, so this is complete Python notebook. You can access them. Link is posted in the channel. Yeah, that's it from my end.